One day, in the month of Chaitra, during the 9th day of Shukla Paksh, at the time of midday, in the very same spot, a great brightness began to manifest. In the heart of that stream of light, that is Tejpunj, sat a Devi filled with youth and light. Her complexion was like Japakusum, that is China rose, and radiant like the first rays of the morning sun. A 2-day-old moon was mounted on her crown, and she bore boons, gift of a deity, gourd and noose, and Abhaydan Mudra, that is posture of protection. Her limbs were as graceful and delicate as vines. She was the goddess Shiva. For her devotees, Bhagavati Jagadamba is the Kalpavriksha, that is wish-fulfilling tree. She was decked with beautiful ornaments, and around her neck hung a fragrant garland of chameli, that is a variety of jasmine. On all 4 sides, the Vedas had assumed forms and were singing her praises. By the sparkling radiance of her teeth, the whole world was illumined as if laden with rubies. Her shining face looked like a crore of beautiful Kamadevas. Her raiments were glorious red, and her body was smeared with red sandal paste, that is Rakta Chandan. This was the goddess Uma, who manifested in the Himalayas, Sakshat Bhagavati Jagadamba. She is causeless, the cause of all causes. On receiving this darshan, Indra was filled with joy and happiness. He was filled with vibrations, and tears of joy flowed from his eyes. He prostrated at the lotus feet of Bhagavati Jagadishwari and sang all forms of stotras to please her. Then, bowing his head in reverence and worship, he said, "O most beautiful Devi, who was this Yaksha and why did he manifest? Please tell me the cause." Hearing this, the ocean of compassion, the merciful Devi said, "I am the cause of all causes. I am the Maya, witness and sustainer of all. I am that state which has been described in the Vedas and which people try to experience by renunciation and meditation. I will tell you that in its essence. That is the one which is called Om. That is the Brahma, the divine knowledge. That is also in the form of Hrim. Deveshwar, Om and Hrim, these are my 2 main Bija mantras. I exist in these 2 parts and cause the whole creation. It is this, the first part of each is Satchit Anand Brahma, and the second part is Maya Prakriti, that is illusory creation. That Maya is verily Parashakti, and I am that. This is my illusory state. At the time of Pralaya or dissolution, all this dissolves into me and becomes a chakra in my body. And according to their karmas and resultant evolutionary state of spiritual and material maturity that living beings had achieved at the time of dissolution, that same state is assumed by me in all life forms in the new creation. The energy that is Antarmukhi, that is opening inwards, becomes Maya or Yoga Maya, and the energy that is Bahirmukhi, that is opening outwards, is called Tam or Avidya. Tamo Rupini Bahirmukhi Maya is what causes the creation of the living world. This same primal energy presides as Rajoguna. Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwar are Trigunatmak. The predominance of Rajogun caused Brahma, the predominance of Sattvagun caused Vishnu, and the predominance of Tamogun caused Rudra to come into being. Those having tangible mass and matter are called Brahma. Those which are subtle, that is Sukshma, are called Vishnu. And those which are causal or instrumental are called Rudra. And beyond these three gunas, there is a fourth state, and that is me. That which is called all-pervading form is me. Above all, this is Parabrahma. That is me in Nirakar, that is formless. Nirgun, without attributes, and Sagun, with attributes, are my two manifestations. Maya Rahit, that is, devoid of Shakti, is Nirgun, and Maya Yukt, that is, possessing Shakti, is Sagun. It is in those forms that I, after creation, enter and reside within all living beings and instigate their actions according to fate and destiny. It is this same working of mine which gives instigation to Brahma, Vishnu and Rudra to create, sustain and dissolve. Pavan, that is wind god, moves in obeisance to me, as also the sun follows his path in the universe in obeisance to me. It is on my command that Indra, Agni and Yam perform their functions, because I am the supreme and most omnipotent Shakti. It is by my benevolence that you gain victory in all your campaigns. You are the puppets and I am the one who holds the strings. I am the one who causes victory, sometimes for the gods and sometimes for the Daityas. I am the doer and my attention is always on fate and destiny, that is, Prarabdha. In your ego, you forget my all-pervading self, my Shakti. Your wisdom got eclipsed by your ego. Insurmountable Maya left its deep impression on you. Therefore, out of compassion, my light shone on you as Yaksha. So, now all of you should surrender your ego and take refuge in my form as Satchidananda Rupini. Vyasji says, Janmejaya, after saying this, the great Ishwari, Bhagavati Mahadevi, removed herself from his sight. Then all the Devatas surrendered their egos and arrogance and began to worship Bhagavati Jagadamba. Rajan, this is how it came to pass that in Satya Yuga, all the twice born, that is realized souls, are completely immersed in the worship of Bhagavati Adi Shakti. Srimad Devi Bhagavath. If you want to know who Adi Shakti is, read Devi Bhagavath, said by Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Jai Shri Mataji.